Their laughter echoed in the small hospital room, filling it with warmth. For a brief moment, the worries and challenges of the past few days seemed to fade, replaced by a bond forged through compassion, kindness, and unexpected humor. Jenny, sensing she had perfectly warmed the room's atmosphere, decided it was time to strike while the pan was still hot. With a charming tilt of her head, she looked directly at Adoria and said, "By the way, my name is not Little Miss. My name is Jenny. What's yours?" Her curious, mischievous gaze bore into Adoria as she awaited an answer. "My name is Adoria," the little girl responded, her voice small but steady. Her face brightened as she added, "I'll be 9 years old in 7 months. My mom told me." There was a hint of pride in her tone, but also a childlike eagerness to connect. Jenny perked up instantly, her eyes widening with excitement. "I'm 9 years old too. My birthday was just last month. That makes me 8 months older than you," she declared, flashing a triumphant grin. "Which means I'm your elder." She crossed her arms playfully, her grin stretching wider, as though she'd just won some grand prize. Adoria nodded politely, her blue eyes sparkling, but her humble demeanor remained intact. "Nice to meet you, Jenny," she said, her voice as respectful as ever. Jenny's mischievous streak wasn't finished yet. She gestured toward her parents with dramatic flair and said, "And this is my dad and my mom." The man, tall and imposing with an undeniable air of authority, stepped forward and introduced himself. His deep voice resonated through the room, filled with charisma that demanded attention. "My apologies for the late introductions," he said, offering a firm but polite nod to Adoria's mother. "My name is George Bailey. This is my wife, Evelyn Bailey, and our daughter, Jenny." Adoria's mother, a frail yet dignified woman, quickly responded, her voice soft but warm. "It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Edith Brown, and this is my daughter, Adoria Brown. Thank you again, really. Thank you for everything you've done for us." She bowed her head slightly as she spoke, her gratitude evident in her posture. Before Edith could finish her sentence, Evelyn Bailey stepped in, waving her hand dismissively. Her voice was angelic, soothing, with an undertone of empathy that could calm even the most anxious heart. "Oh, come on now, enough with the thank yous. We're just happy to help," she said with a gentle smile, her dark, silky hair cascading over her shoulders like a waterfall. Her eyes, deep and full of kindness, briefly lingered on Adoria, softening even further. Adoria's gaze shifted to George. His presence was almost overwhelming at first glance. With his tall stature, long jawline, and broad frame, he could seem intimidating to a stranger. But his gentle manners and a subtle kindness in his gaze revealed the man beneath a successful entrepreneur with an inherited legacy.